The biggest shake-up in darts history is coming, and it's not just about who wins. The PDC is planning something massive, a bold expansion that could change the World Darts Championship forever, and it's already sparking celebration, outrage, and some heated locker room whispers. More players, more countries, and for the first time in years, more women on the grandest stage of them all. So, what's actually happening? Let's break it down. But before we go deep, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. This story is moving fast, and the fallout could reshape everything we thought we knew about the sport. Right now, the PDC World Darts Championship features 96 players, but according to top insiders and multiple reports leaking from within the PDC, that number is set to jump dramatically. The target? A full 128 player field. That means more qualifiers, more international representation, and most controversially, at least 4 guaranteed spots for women. Not invitations, not one-off wildcard entries. Guaranteed spots, baked right into the draw. If that doesn't sound like a big deal, it's worth remembering how far women's darts has come, and how many battles it took to even get this far. Fallon Sherrock, Lisa Ashton, Beau Greaves. Names that have carried the weight of representation on their shoulders. Women who've stepped onto the Ally Pally stage not just trying to win, but trying to justify their very presence. Now, for the first time, the PDC is putting real structure behind its support, and not everyone is happy. Some pros, off the record, have already grumbled about watering down the field. One unnamed player was quoted by a European outlet saying, "This is the World Championship, not a charity event." Strong words, controversial words, but they reflect the tension bubbling just beneath the surface, because darts is changing fast, and not everyone's ready for it. The expansion isn't just about gender, it's global. Expect more players from Asia, Africa, and the Americas. The PDC has long had its eye on growing in markets like India, Brazil, and the Philippines, and now they're putting tournament structure behind that ambition. Critics argue this could create lopsided early rounds, blowouts, lower quality matches. Supporters argue the opposite, that it opens the door for underdog stories, Cinderella runs, and a true world championship where anyone can rise. But let's talk about the women, because that's where the real fire is. For years, Fallon Sherrock has been the face of women's darts, from her historic wins at Ally Pally to her controversial omission from certain events. Her every appearance, or absence, makes headlines. So, when word got out that the PDC was pushing to guarantee multiple women a place in the 2025 World Championship, fans immediately asked, will Fallon be one of them? The answer? Most likely, yes. But here's where things get complicated. There's talk that Fallon might not be the only woman guaranteed a spot. Sources suggest that PDC wants 4, and that those spots will be spread between the Women's Series Order of Merit and international qualifiers. Beau Greaves, who dominated the Women's Series in 2023, is already a lock if she wants it, but fans have noticed she's been selective about her appearances, citing mental health and travel strain. That's led to speculation. Will she even show? And if not, who takes her place? Names like Mikuru Suzuki, Rhian O'Sullivan, Noah Lynn van Leuven, and Aileen de Graaf are all in the mix. Some have experience, some have titles, all would bring a new energy to the Ally Pally stage. But of course, with inclusion comes backlash. Social media exploded when the expansion was teased. Some fans praised the move as long overdue. Others accused the PDC of virtue signalling. One viral tweet read, "Guaranteeing women a spot in the World Championship is like giving someone a head start in a race. Let them earn it." That tweet was quickly ratioed by another, "Fallon did earn it. Beau did earn it. They're not being handed anything. They're being recognised." And that's the debate, isn't it? Is this about fairness or about modernising a sport that's been too exclusive for too long? Behind closed doors, the PDC seems to be betting on the future, and from a business standpoint, it's easy to see why. Fallon Sherrock's breakout run in 2019 brought millions of new eyes to darts, sponsors, TV deals, global headlines, even people who had never watched darts tuned in to see what would happen next. And it wasn't just hype, her performances backed it up. That kind of attention is priceless, and the PDC knows it. They want another breakout moment, and if the current system doesn't reliably create them, they'll tweak it until it does. What does this mean for the men's game, as some are worried? There are whispers that certain male players may be pushed into pre-qualifiers to make room for expansion. That means more stress, more games, and for some mid-ranked players, less certainty about their spot. In particular, players ranked 65 to 96 are nervous. If 4 guaranteed women's spots are added, and new international qualifiers take up more slots, the safe zone gets squeezed. Expect more pressure on the Pro Tour, more last-minute qualification drama, more heartbreak, but also more opportunity. Because the World Championship isn't just a tournament, it's a spotlight. And in 2025, that spotlight is going to shine on names the average fan may not have seen before. Already, TV producers are reportedly planning new camera packages and highlight reels for the expanded field. Expect slick promos, underdog documentaries, and more behind-the-scenes content to build excitement. And there's another layer to all this. Rumours are flying that the PDC may trial mixed doubles events in the next 18 months, with 1 male and 1 female player per team. It would be a separate event, not tied to the World Championship, but the message is clear. Darts wants to evolve. Will everyone be on board? No chance. Traditionalists are already calling it gimmicky. Some players have even told sponsors they won't participate in certain formats. There's even been a rumour that one high-profile male player threatened to skip Ali Pali entirely if the integrity of the field was compromised. Is it just posturing? Maybe, but it shows how seriously some in the sport are taking this. Still, for every critic, there are just as many advocates. Wayne Mardle recently said on commentary, "If you want the sport to grow, you've got to open the doors. You can't just keep it locked for the same 96 every year." And fans seem to agree, especially younger ones. A recent YouGov poll showed that 62% of fans aged 18 to 34 support guaranteed women's inclusion in the World Championship field. The sport's future audience is watching, and they want change. So what now? The PDC is expected to make an official announcement soon, possibly within weeks. When they do, expect it to be framed as a global expansion, not just a gender move. But we know the truth. This is the start of a new era, one where darts isn't just for the few, it's for everyone. Insiders close to the PDC board have leaked whispers of a longer-term plan too, a women's-only version of the Premier League darts. It wouldn't replace the men's version, but would run alongside it, possibly during the quieter parts of the calendar. With major sponsors already expressing interest, this could be the beginning of a multi-tour structure with parallel male and female divisions at the elite level. Even more dramatic, there are hints that the Women's World Match Play could eventually become a full-week televised major with equal prize money. You heard that right. Equal pay on primetime darts. It's not confirmed, but it's very much being discussed. And finally, one more twist. An unnamed PDC official reportedly said that there's a future in which women win the World Championship outright. It won't be tomorrow, they said, but it's coming, and we need to be ready for it. Let us know what you think. Should the World Championship include guaranteed women's spots? Is 128 players too many? Or is this exactly the shake-up the sport needs? Drop a comment, smash the like buttons, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking news, behind-the-scenes leaks, and the stories you won't hear on commentary. Because in 2025, darts isn't just growing, it's evolving. And the only question left is, are the players ready for it?